Hey, what's up, guys? This is Mario back again with another YouTube video. Today's video, guys, I'm going to teach you guys how to buy land in the metaverse. Now, I'm specifically going to talk about the Superworld, which is a part of the metaverse. In the Superworld, pretty much you're actually able to buy virtual real estate, virtual land, as well as augmented land. It's pretty much a combination of virtual real estate and augmented real estate, augmented land, virtual land. Now, in this video, I'm going to talk about some of the benefits of owning the super world land because pretty much it sits on top of the physical world. So the creators created a virtual land that sits on top of the physical world where you're able to buy plots of land, whether it be in stadiums, whether it be in parks, whether it be some of your most memorable places you visited, and you could own that piece of digital real estate, digital land, and actually create businesses, create commerce, make revenue. So I'm going to go over all those details of the super world and how to purchase that land step by step. If you have any questions, guys, don't forget to ask down below in the YouTube comments. And don't forget to smash that like button and support this YouTube channel. And also, hey, don't forget to subscribe down below too, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. I do post videos every single week about the metaverse, virtual land, crypto, all that kind of stuff, guys. Don't sleep on it, guys. So, hey, don't forget to subscribe down below. Now, let me share my screen, guys, and let's get started, okay? So, what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to quickly share my screen, and I'm going to talk about the super world. Now, I'm going to make this a little bit bigger for you guys so you guys can see me. Now, the super world is part of the metaverse. The metaverse pretty much encompasses all the virtual world, whether it be the internet, YouTube, everything. But with the super world, you are able to own a piece of the internet through NFTs, through purchasing plots using the Ethereum blockchain. So what is what is Superworld? So Superworld pretty much is 64.8 billion unique plots of virtual land. The Superworld is a virtual world where users can buy, sell, collect, and curate over 64 billion unique plots of virtual land. Now, the Superworld virtual real estate platform is mapped over the entire surface of the globe, allowing users to purchase literally any place on earth, from skyscrapers, stadiums, to historical monuments and iconic structures, including wonders of the world, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So they kind of show an example of some of the stuff that you're able to purchase, like the Eiffel Tower, the Taj Mahal, the Mount Rushmore, et cetera, guys. So the great thing, what I really like about owning the Superworld NFTs is that you get the opportunity to make revenue. So this is right here. When you purchase plot of virtual real estate in the Superworld, you'll not only own one of a kind of digital asset, you'll also become a stakeholder of our platform and share revenue created on your virtual land from user activity, including in-game purchases, transactions, advertising, e-commerce, digital commerce, and gaming. So this is huge, guys. So with the Superworld NFTs, you're pretty much owning a piece of the internet, a digital plot of real estate that sits on top of the physical world, which is pretty insane. And you can make income. You can make revenue through that. So it's pretty awesome. So in terms of purchasing the Superworld NFTs, of course, you do need Ethereum. You do need crypto. So Coinbase is the exchange that I do recommend where you're able to purchase cryptocurrency. I do have an account myself, and I also have a link down below. If you do buy $100 more crypto, you do get $10 of free Bitcoin. So I have a link down below in the description. So take advantage of that if you don't have a Coinbase account. Now, you also need a MetaMask account, or what they called a Web 3.0 wallet. So you could actually able to purchase NFTs or purchase this land in the metaverse, the digital land in the metaverse. So crypto wallet and a gateway to blockchain apps. So pretty much it allows you to buy, store, and send tokens. Again, this is all in the Ethereum blockchain. Now, again, I already have it, but you do need this in order for you to purchase real estate in the metaverse. So once you have some Ethereum, you transfer your Ethereum to your MetaMask wallet, and then you're able to log in to the Superworld. and able to purchase this NFT. So now what I'm going to do, guys, I am going to log into the Superworld. Now I have already logged into my MetaMask account. As you guys can see, here's my MetaMask account. So once you open up your own MetaMask account, it should look like this. So it should look like this. And then right here, I do have some Ethereum, and I did use this to buy the virtual property. So when you have a Coinbase account, you transfer some Coinbase to your MetaMask address right here, and then you're able to use this to buy some NFTs. So this is pretty much how it looks like. So this is the Superworld. So pretty much the Superworld is pretty much, now let me actually make this a little bit smaller for you guys so you guys can take a look at the whole thing. Actually, for whatever reason, it doesn't want to make it smaller. So there you go. So this is it. So again, Superworld mapped the entire physical world and divided it up in 64.8 billion lots. So you could own and buy this virtual world that sits on top of the real world. So you could pretty much buy anything, you know, like think about anything that you like. So just for example, let's go to New York City. Let's go to a spot there, Long Beach. There you go, Long Beach in New York City. You could pretty much own some digital land, some digital land here. So, and right now each plot of land, let's see how much it's selling for. Right now each plot of land, it sits right now at a base of 0.1 Ethereum. So it is pretty affordable right now because there's not, the Superworld is a brand new project. Some of the stuff has already been sold actually. So if you look at, for example, let's say, let me see, like some of the more popular areas like Midtown Manhattan, all this real estate has already been purchased. Now, the way you know this has been purchased or is being sold is actually through this, this little map over here, Curie right here says, with some blue is my properties, this color is my listings. When it's green is somebody else is selling it. When it's this color, gray color, it means it's sold. So if you see this area right here in the Midtown Manhattan, this areas have already been purchased by someone else. So you can make them an offer and see if they want to sell it to you. And some people have already put their stuff for sale. So when you see those green lots, that means someone actually is putting that for sale. So I click on that lot. Someone is selling this lot for 10 Ethereum, which is worth around that's around $42,000. So again, some of the most sought out real estate in the world is actually already been purchased, but there's still a lot of good places out there, guys. Now we're talking about the whole entire world. So if there is a vacation spot, guys, is there a vacation spot that you enjoy where, hey, you took your family vacation where there's a lot of traffic, a lot of people walking, that might be a good place to purchase some land. So what I'm going to do next, guys, I'm going to show you guys what I purchased. So what I purchased, these are my properties. These are the properties that I personally purchased. Actually, if you go to my account, you go to my profile, you'll see them all right here. These are all the properties I did buy 4 digital properties. I did buy them in Mexico. I bought actually the downtown park in Jerez, Zacatecas, in Mexico. That's where I was born. To me, it has a lot of sentimental value. I wanted to own that area because during festivities, during annual festivities, as an area was high traffic, a lot of tourism. So I could take it, of course, if I want to create revenue, I could, use my digital real estate to create revenue in that high traffic areas. I also bought some other digital real estate. I actually bought here. This is actually in Teotihuacan. I actually visited Teotihuacan for my honeymoon. It's actually the ancient Mesoamerican, you could say pyramids in Mexico City. So this is kind of a little bit of piece of, you guys, just to kind of show you what I bought. I do own this area plot of land. That's this plot where there's a lot of high traffic, a lot of tourism. And again, these are ancient Mesoamerican pyramids near of course, the Aztec Empire, Mexica Empire, which I'm sure you guys know Tenochtitlan, the history of Mexico, all that kind of stuff. So this is a very sought out property. And again, I bought it. And I do actually have a video, guys. I'm going to post a video here. I actually did visit it. I did post a travel video in my YouTube channel so you guys could take a look at it. So you guys could see how the Pyramid of the Sun, the Pyramid of the Moon, Teotihuacan, all that area. It's incredible. You know, in terms of the pyramid, the size of the pyramid are pretty much, some of them are actually bigger than the pyramids in Egypt. So it's pretty amazing. Again, this is ancient Mesoamerica in Mexico City. All right, guys. So this is one that I bought. I also bought another one. And actually here, you could also, if you click here, you could also look at your properties. I also bought another place in Mexico City that has a high traffic area, a lot of tourism, and that is El Castillo de Chapultepec. This is pretty much sits on top of a mountain, and top of a huge park. This is called El Bosque de Chapultepec. It's actually a very wealthy area. I did visit here as well for my honeymoon. You could also see Museum of Modern Art. In this museum right here, you will find Las Dos Fridas, a very famous painting by Frida, a Mexican artist. There's actually very famous. There's been movies made about her, all that kind of stuff. You know, so it sits right here. So I actually purchased this part because this is pretty much a museum right now where actually the first and only emperor of Mexico from Austria, you know, actually lived for a time when France wanted to take over Mexico. And it was during the whole, you know, wars, you know, so all the wars of Mexican independence and all that kind of stuff. And again, this is pretty much a museum now, but it used to be a palace. It used to be a government palace. It used to be a palace for Mexico's only emperor. And now it's a museum, but it has a high traffic area. And again, I also made a video. I'm going to post it right here, guys, so you guys could take a look at it, because I actually personally visited there and actually made a YouTube video and kind of show a lot of the cool stuff of that palace, that museum. Palace turned into a museum. And actually, it's a castle. It's literally a castle turned into a government palace, and then now is a museum for everybody to visit, etc. So I do own that, guys. Which is pretty cool. Again, I also own these other properties that, again, I bought. And again, this has sentimental value. This is where I was born. I was actually born in Jerez, Zacatecas, Mexico. And so this is Zacatecas right here. And I was actually born in this little town named Jerez. And this little park called El Jardín Rafael Páez, this is actually a very famous park. So when they have the festivities, like at Sábado de Gloria, there's a whole bunch of horses walking around, and there's a lot of music and dancing. A whole bunch of people, like over 1 million people, literally just gathered during Sábado de Gloria around April, and it's pretty amazing, guys. So it's around April during what's it called? It's during is during the April, what do you call it? The April, during the spring, you know, there's a famous, you know, La Pascua. What do you call La Pascua? Is that La Pascua? During April, La Pascua. Anyways, guys, so sorry, I'm just trying to remember what they call the special dates during, or Easter, excuse me. Sorry, Easter is the Easter weekend. So during the Easter weekend, that's when there's a lot of tourism from the United States, all over the world, that comes to this little town and they celebrate Easter, and they call it Sábado de Gloria. I'll post a video so you guys can see what I'm talking about. It gets pretty lit. A lot of horses, a lot of music, a lot of partying. It's pretty awesome. And that's this little small town that I was born in. So I own now this digital real estate right here, which is pretty awesome. So now, one thing I want to mention, guys, about owning these NFT plots, these are NFTs. So you do own these digital lands, these are digital plots. So you could actually sell them. So you could sell them on OpenSea. Now, OpenSea is actually one of the most famous NFT marketplaces. You know, and OpenSea, you can discover, collect, and sell extraordinary NFTs. So you could sell these, you know, you could sell these, buy them and sell them. So this is my account on OpenSea, and as you guys can see right here, you'll see that I own right here these NFTs. So these are the 4 NFTs that I just showed you. and I own them right here. I literally recently just purchased them, so I could flip them around and put them up for sale. And then you guys can see right down over here, you'll see there's other digital lots being sold right now who are put in the market of Superworld lots. So if you actually on OpenSea, if you click on Superworld, if you search Superworld, you will see the activity and what's been recently sold and what's kind of happening right now. So right now there's 9.7 thousand items in the Superworld here on OpenSea. There's 1.5 thousand owners. The floor price, or the lowest price that usually they've been able to buy and sell these NFTs, has been 0.08 Ethereum. And recently there's only been 1.4 Ethereum in terms of volume traded. So this is super new, super early, guys. There's still a lot of work to be done on the Superworld, but in the next 5 or 10 years, I really think this is going to be a very important asset to own in the NFT space. Again, you owning virtual reality land, virtual land in the metaverse on top, that sits on top of the real world, the real physical world. It's just pretty insane. So you guys can see right here what is some of the stuff that's selling for right now. Some of the stuff is selling for 0.22 Ethereum, etc. If you look at recently sold, you can see some of the stuff that has been recently sold. One of the ones that I thought was pretty cool that recently sold was this piece for 0.2 Ethereum. And this piece right here, if I go here and I click on it, it takes me straight to, and this digital land that just sold right here was the Alliance Stadium, the Juventus Stadium in Italy. This is the team that Cristiano Ronaldo used to play for. That recently he moved to another team, but it's right here in Italy, which is pretty awesome, guys. So this, again, you could buy plots of digital land in the metaverse on top of the real world, and it could be stadiums, could be museums, could be streets, could be your house, anything, guys. So it's actually really cool. Now, the last thing that I want to go over that I think is very important for me to cover is going to be this right here. This is the guide. I did download this guide. This is the Science of Superworld Insider's Guide to the Metaverse. And again, this has to do with all of the Superworld. And I wanted to just to kind of show you why this is so important, because when you own part of this digital world, you also own the opportunity to own the augmented reality stuff in it. So for example, if somebody starts posting, NFTs on top of that digital asset, you could create revenue, you could rent that space, which is pretty awesome. Now, just to kind of read this a little bit more about this. So at this very moment, technology is bringing about the sea change in the immersive experience, and with more innovation and inspired uses for augmented reality now available in the realms of art, science, travel, and real estate, and fashion, among many others. Improvements and enhancements in smartphones, smart glasses, and AR, VR headsets are also paving the way for more authentic and unified experience, setting the stage for a super world. So, in the super world, users search for, share, and create persistent AR content, augmented reality content, and place it anywhere in the world, from photos to videos to 3D objects, animation. Digital natives and first-timers alike are creating creative new social communities and explore the world one-of-a-kind interactive experience. So it's pretty insane, guys. So there's a whole bunch of, I guess you could say, insane amount of things you could do with this type of technology. Again, these are NFTs, non-fungible tokens, in the Ethereum blockchain. And one of the things that I really like about this NFT is this: the Superworld decentralized ad network allows virtual landowners to share revenue generated on their property through advertisement, e-commerce, data analytics, transactions, gaming, and much more. With the trend of advertising shifting towards virtual media, owners of prime real estate locations in our metaverse hold one-of-a-kind digital assets with the potential to become highly sought after by advertisers. So what this means, guys, if you guys own the digital plot of land that sits on top of the physical world, that has maybe a lot of traffic, maybe it's a vacation spot, maybe it's a monument. Maybe it's where high tourist area where there's a lot of traffic. Those may be areas where you could, own that real estate and maybe sell some space for ads, where people could be walking on their phones or their AR or augmented reality headsets and be looking for digital ads on top of the physical world, and you could own that. It's freaking awesome, guys. So the Superworld platform already allows owners to list their real estate for sale, with each plot on purchase starting at 0.1 Ether. However, some users of the platform are already listing their much higher asking prices. So for example, the Eiffel Tower is now selling for 888 Ethereum, which is pretty insane. So that is pretty much it, guys. I hope this whole crazy thing makes sense. I know it sounds kind of crazy, guys, but this is the metaverse, guys. Welcome to the new Metaverse digital world. If you have any questions, guys, don't forget to ask down below in YouTube comments. And again, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe down below so you guys can see my next video. Take care, guys.